Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to start the ceremony at 12 o'clock, so just a few minutes more. Our dear friends are getting ready. A little planning and rehearsal before we start. Again, welcome. Oh, there's 7 of you at this point already tuned in. Thank you for joining us.
We are gathered together on this very special day to honor Joseph and Ashley. We are witnesses to Joseph and Ashley's marriage vows. We are their support in keeping their vows, and in a way, we will be married with them together today. Let's all take deep breaths as we put our heart's whole attention to this ceremony of sacred vows. Please do this at home as well. Take a deep breath. We look and listen with our whole being. In this way, you can continue to fulfill your friendship and express your gratitude to Joseph and Ashley by making this ceremony sacred with the gift of your attention, awareness, and support. It is truly a great and joyous occasion when two people choose each other wholeheartedly, accepting both the fullness and the limitation of each other. This benefit extends to everyone, not only themselves and those who are here today, but also to everyone they touch as they move forward in their life together. Nothing happens without a cause. The union of Joseph and Ashley is not accidental. Due to the law of karma, the unfolding of the truth of interdependence, their union is the inevitable consequence of all the actions of their lives. They, from their very beginning, have been coming together to be here in this sacred moment. We will now offer a chant of invocation in our tradition called the Zensho Kada, as Joseph and Ashley offer incense at our Oshoko altar. The incense offering is a symbolic act of purification and gratitude to bless this ceremony in compassion and gratitude. Please have your full attention to this sacred moment. Zensho mi da ni udojo o fui higu ugan o uji ko kannon seishi jinja shu jubu jo ke ra aini May the spiritual presence of Amida Buddha, Kannon, and Seishi, Bodhisattvas, and all enlightened ones, past, present, and future, permeate this hall to send forth wisdom, like flower petals falling from the sky, to awaken those of us gathered. We will now have a reading from the Prophet by Kahil Gibran.
You were born together, and together you shall be forevermore. You shall be together even when the white wings of death scatter your days. Aye, you shall be together, even in the silent memory of God. But let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of heavens dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone, even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not near together. For the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow.
A wedding blessing by the Dalai Lama. Take into account that great love and great achievements involve great risk, and that a loving atmosphere in your home is the foundation for your life. Be gentle with the earth, be gentle with one another. When disagreements come, remember always to protect the spirit of your union. When you realize you've made a mistake, take immediate steps to correct it. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. So love yourselves, love one another, love all that is your life together, and all else will follow. Joseph and Ashley, marriage is a journey of your deep connection. Where this connection is nurtured, trust is conveyed quietly. It is wide and deep, without words. When we are completely connected with one person, we can meet ourselves in them wherever we are. So marriage is not only for your being together, but actually it is a true spiritual practice. According to our tradition, these precepts can guide you. In the inevitable days of difficulty and challenge, Joseph and Ashley, please affirm these 10 precepts with your whole hearts. You may come together and hold hands. To respect all beings and act with compassion toward them.
I will.
To act generously and will receive only things that are freely given.
I will.
To be honest and true, to speak with honesty from the depths of your hearts.
I will.
To act with mindfulness and clarity and not abuse your hearts, bodies, and minds with intoxication.
I will.
To remain thoughtful and mindful of your speech and actions in both quality and effects.
I will.
To rejoice in the good fortune of others and see their joys as your own.
I will.
To give with joy, compassion, and loving kindness.
I will.
To honor the 3 treasures, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha.
I will.
In our tradition, we are married heart to heart, mind to mind, and nature to nature. We give up our small selves and take loving refuge in each other. Take loving refuge in all things. This attitude in marriage becomes a living spiritual practice that you can share together. Joseph and Ashley, do remember that your marriage is a sacred and blessed undertaking, being witnessed by your family and friends and all beings. Do not forget what is happening right here in your life and feel the responsibility of this commitment called marriage. This practice, marriage practice, is your treasure throughout your lives together. When things go smoothly and joyously, practice loving mindfulness. When things are difficult and challenging, practice loving mindfulness. This loving mindfulness practice will always be with you and will guide you. It is now time for your marriage vows. Joseph and Ashley have written their own sacred vows to each other, and they will now offer them to each other.
Ashley. My partner in crime, the love of my life, the yin to my yang, the Bonnie to my Clyde. I will always sow our garden with the right seeds. I will always water it with just the right amount of water. I will always shelter it from the harsh environments and watch it grow. I will so long as you have hands, I will hold them. So long as you have feet, I'll sweep you off of them. So long as I have a shoulder, you have somewhere to cry on. I am yours. My family is yours. My heart is wide open for you. Every Polaroid picture we take on our fridge is like another star in the atlas of our universe. You're my soulmate. And I've come to meet you again in this lifetime. And I'll see you to the end. I love you.
Joseph, I vow to upkeep our garden, to never let a flower die, to appreciate the rainy days, to open my heart to all the possibilities in our future. To stand tall, even if it's dark. To hold my head up and open my heart. To be generous and kind and loving to not just you, but everybody around us. For us to grow. I love you so much. And I'm really looking forward to this life together.
That is really hard to follow. That was amazing. So beautiful. We will now have a reading called Blessing for the Journey. Let us vow to bear witness to the wholeness of life, realizing the completeness of each and every thing. Embracing our differences, I shall know myself as you, and you as myself. May we serve each other in all our days, here, there, and everywhere. Let us vow to open ourselves to the abundance of life, freely giving and receiving. I shall care for you, for the trees and stars, as treasures of my very own. May we be grateful for all our days, here, there, and everywhere. Let us vow to forgive all hurt caused by ourselves and others, and to never condone hurtful ways. Being responsible for my actions, I shall free myself and you. Will you free me too? May we be kind for all our days, here, there, and everywhere. Let us vow to remember that all that appears will disappear. In the midst of uncertainty, I shall sow love. Here, now, I call to you. Let us together live the great peace that we are. May we give no fear for all our days, here, there, and everywhere. We now have the exchange of rings ceremony. Rings symbolize love without end. May these rings remind you always that your love, like the sun, shines, that your love, like the eye, must see clearly, and that your love truly is a blessing upon this world. Joseph, please repeat after me as you place the ring on your beloved's finger. With this ring, I vow to honor and cherish you.
I value to honor and cherish you.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
For better or worse.
For better or worse.
For richer or poorer.
For richer or poorer.
For all the days of my life.
For all the days of my life.
There you go. And Ashley, get ready to place the ring on the correct hand. With this ring, I vow to honor and cherish you.
I vow to honor and cherish you.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
For better or worse.
For better or worse.
For richer or poorer.
For richer or poorer.
For all the days of my life.
For all the days of my life.
Now witnessing that you have both agreed to marry according to the wisdom of the Buddha and by the authentic rights vested in me, I joyously pronounce you husband and wife. And you may kiss. May I present this beautiful couple, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Lopez. Yay! Namam Bubs, Namam Bubs. Namam Bubs. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Lopez.
Oh. Hello. Thank you, everybody, for joining. This is the most special day of my life. And thank you, everyone, for having our support and watching us. This very special moment.
We love you all. And I'm glad you were able to share this moment with us. No, we're good.
Thank you, everyone, for being here for this very special, sacred marriage ceremony. We appreciate it.